Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with Life is Feudal Forest Village. After we have been able to end our struggles in the last episode and now establish a stable basis, we will now start actually expanding. We will build a few more houses, we will get more people living in the village so that we have even more workers available. And let's hope that our 3 teenagers are soon going to grow up, because, well, 3 additional workers, that will actually be great. And also I still need to decide what houses we should actually build. Firewood is not an issue, we have enough food, especially thanks to the lots of fishermen. So will we build a small house? I mean, we can afford that. For the normal house we unfortunately don't have the iron. Tools reserves are low. Yeah. This time it was actually a good warning because it was telling the truth. So here we can already place the house. We will assign a worker to that. I think we should also start building a road system. Just very slowly. Now the question is, where was it? It was here. So, and green is a really shitty color. Yeah, I can barely see where I have placed the roads, so that is some really bad placement system. I mean, like, really, what the fuck were the developers thinking who thought that light green on white ground could ever be a good idea? So many small errors with this game. So let's hope we will actually build enough road around this. So the amount of firewood that we have in store is actually growing. That is good. That is really, really good. So many damn trees. Ah, here's the forester. Yeah, it was really hard to see. And the house is being built. Good. That means we will soon have an influx of babies. Okay. And I guess we have enough lumberjacks. We can actually reduce the amount a little bit. So, and the small house is done. So is this supposed to be the road? No. That is also covered in snow. That is really well visible in winter. Okay, so, and now it is time to assign people. Good, so apparently people are now living here in this house. And yeah, I placed road completely around it. So good, there's that. So, and now fog is of course blocking again the view. But we are by now used to it. Ooh, that is one mighty tree standing here. Yeah, that is a big one. Especially compared to the small apple trees. So, and how are those here doing? Yeah, I guess it will still take a while until they are ripe. So, and we should also have a carpenter again. Oh, child died during birth. Okay, shit happens. So here we will now start with a real village with roads and stuff like that. It should actually look quite pretty. Or pretty well. One day when it is done, and we can also build walls around it. And then we will have several smaller farming villages built around it. That are supplying the big village. Hopefully that plan will work. So now our food reserves are getting a bit low. Though if our people survive a bit longer, then they can actually get the first apple harvest. And I think that will actually happen. Well then, people are wishing for pies. Maybe one day, once we have more workers, I should grant them the wish and build a windmill, a bakery and stuff like that. But first we will actually have to get a few mines, so that we get ore and stone on a daily basis. Here we will also build a mining village. So, and as we can see, the fruit influx has started. And I guess in the next year the big orchard will also be ready. And it shall be able to supply us basically forever. So, but still there's one teenager that needs to grow up. So I don't think we need those fish at the moment. Okay, and what we will need is to harvest all the iron here. And all the stone. So, time to get the fishermen assigned to, you know, harvest But really, the amount of trees is bothering me. There are just way too many! Okay, and we have now 2 more children. Yeah, people are growing. Oh, they still have to build the road? I thought that was done already. Apparently, I was wrong. So, and it is already summer. Now the potato harvest will start. The impossible harvest. And maybe we should also start building huntsman cabins and stuff so that we get more diversity into our food. I believe that would actually be quite helpful, because more food variety means more happiness means more efficient work, so yeah, it would definitely be useful. So now, come on, gather the stone a bit faster, we haven't got all morning. The growth process, it is exhilarating. Maybe we can already in this year have a small harvest. So yeah, that seems to work. And the amount of trees should actually do a good thing for the apiaries, if those apple trees actually count as trees for the apiary. That's a totally different question. Unfortunately, the game doesn't tell us, because it does not tell us how many trees are in the vicinity, so we cannot see the productivity of the honey production. Yeah, stuff like that is a bit weird. In those regards, the game could actually improve quite a lot. So, now, come on! The long waiting times have to stop. Over 400 apples are already done. Yay, and the teenagers ready to work. Good. You should harvest the stone a bit faster. And maybe you should also harvest a few trees. So that we definitely have more than enough firewood. Yeah, tools reserves are low. Yeah, and again, it is the not very well placed trigger. So it is already fall. Oh, now the apples are really growing. Time to harvest. Before winter comes. Also here, harvest. Okay, that means we will in the end have at least 1,500 food in reserves. In addition to that, we will have our fish production. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. So everything is working according to plan. Perfect. So, and Yeah, thanks for all the trees to stand in the way. That is also super helpful. So, and we will place here now a road before we get into trouble. Why can't I place a dirt road there? The game explains nothing, and now at the night I can't see enough. Oh, I see, because that part still belongs to the house, so the basement is just placed a bit weird. So we have now 1,800 food ready. So, and we can also harvest here a few more potatoes. Well then, let's do it. And here we can also get over 200 more apples. Yeah, the big orchard was a great idea. Come on, be quicker with the harvest. So, we can also already get rid of the beekeeper. We'll now start with the lumberjacks. At least slowly. And the house construction should also now get going. Okay, so that's a good thing. These houses actually increase happiness and stuff. So, time to get rid of all farmers. What, people are cold in here, and I thought we would have enough stuff. I mean, we have a barn with some firewood. It's also a shame that the barn has this shack style. I don't want that. In the middle of a city, where we have those nice houses with the wooden roofs, I actually expect barns to also have that. But I guess we won't get that. Okay, so the second house is there. Will we even get to a third one? I don't know yet. We are still busy with gathering stuff. Or are we? I mean, we need to collect more stone. Apparently we have already collected most of the stones. Therefore, we will have to build a mine. But where? I believe if we place a warehouse here, as well as a barn, then we can actually build here a small village. And one of those will actually, and yeah, it will actually be a mining village. Seriously, I wish there was an option to get rid of all those trees. Yeah, just for the camera. Because here, again, that is, as you can see here, half of the trees have already grown back. So, time to get rid of them again. Like, geesh. So, our food reserves are more than just fine. So, at least on that end, everything is working perfectly fine. So, Child Walton has grown up and is ready to study. Well, that is very nice. But still, where are now my free workers? They are supposed to gather resources. But apparently they got better stuff to do. So disappointing. So disappointing, but we might actually need an additional lumberjack. Or we should just prepare more firewood over the course of summer. That would actually be the solution. Yeah, stove fuel reserves are low. I know, I'm working on it. It's in the middle of winter, we don't have enough firewood. We have logs, but people are too stupid to just burn logs, right? They definitely need firewood. Everything else is not working at all. So, we have now 4 more babies. As I said, the baby boom has now started. Wow, the gay parade. They're 22 years old together with a 15 and 10 years old. And together they have a child. Apparently child adoption is totally no issue in this game. At least for gay people. Okay, people are apparently not freezing to death. I take that as a very positive sign. Still, where are my free resource gatherers? I mean, I need them to harvest these logs. Or are they working here in this part? No, I guess they are first transporting resources over here. And apparently they're even Nah. Let's not question that. So we have now 3 teenagers and 3 children. It is early spring. People are surviving. Let's hope that not one of them dies. Because that would make people unhappy, and I don't have anything prepared to burn the body. But yeah, we will definitely get through the end of the winter. So, and again, we are spending most of the episode with just waiting. Which is rather disappointing. So, let me guess, people want to deliver resources to the building spots but can't. Because we don't have enough stone. And because of that, they are blocking getting the resources that they would actually need. Oh no, first they are delivering here towards the stone quarry. Well then. So, time to start with the farming again. And we will keep at least three workers. So, it's now 9 degrees. Very good. And apparently here we already got a couple of apples that can be harvested. We will have one big harvest in the middle of the year. I can already see that. But still... Oh, are you now harvesting, or was that the forester? I don't know. All I know is that people keep transporting stuff instead of gathering stuff. That is tiresome. I have no way to manage that. Again, Castle Story did the task management. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, it's late. So, as I already said, Castle Story did the task management way better. And it can't be that hard, because the task is somewhere saved in the process in the background, and yeah, you just need to make it accessible for the player. For example, here at the right side, that I can click on it and then I can prioritize it and stuff like that. That would be good UI design. But apparently that is something the developers are incapable of. I mean, all they have for the UI is nearly 100% stolen from Banished. And Banished already did not have the optimum UI. The optimal UI. Yeah, not the optimum in UI matters. Huh. So that is how it should be called. So, and we are running low on wood. Who would have guessed? That means over the course of summer we are not producing as much firewood as I want. So that has the potential to become a problem at the end of the year. I'm definitely not happy about that. So what is the bear doing in the apiary? Looking for some sweet honey? I don't know. But apparently you're chilling around with my villagers. Such a peaceful coexistence can only be positive. So... Whoa! Stuff is being harvested! Finally! So, but the saving grace of this episode was the big orchard. Yeah, I just want to take a thumbnail, but of course the fox says nope. And here also the tree is in the way. In other games the camera would simply ignore stuff that is directly in front of it and make it invisible. So, and here we have it. Yeah, the saving grace, the apple orchard. Yeah, I think that would do the trick. So, and yeah, hopefully in the next episode we will be able to do more stuff and that our people don't starve in winter. Or freeze to death. Starving should definitely not be an issue anymore. Though we are running a bit low on food right now. Which is something I'm not happy with, but yeah, well, maybe we can do the potato harvest a bit earlier. So, yeah, as always, dear viewers, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. If you have any feedback, questions, whatsoever, then just use the comment section. I will try to answer ASAP, as always. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, but want to get informed to whenever I upload something, well, then you know what to do. Just subscribe. And with that, I say goodbye for today, and see you next time. Bye bye.